Alrighty, we're diving into some budget beers. Actually, 2 budget beers this week, or maybe one last week and one, this week, or this week and then next week. I don't know how these videos are going. I'm trying to stock up again. But we do have a beer. It's really cheap, and what my uncle calls Pisswater. So let's do it. Beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski from the Brewski Review. And today we're doing a beer that my uncle has actually called Pisswater. And you know what, I've had this maybe a couple times, and from what I remember, I can agree with him on that. Today we have Old Milwaukee beer, the jumbo can, 710 milliliters, because sometimes I like to cause myself pain. Not physically, but palate-wise, because you gotta bite bullets sometimes to give people content that they need. Coming in at 4.9% alcohol by volume. This is the Old Milwaukee Original. It's not the light, it's not the ice. But I do have the ice for you soon, or you already saw it. One of the two. You'll find out the same time that I do. So yes, we have Old Milwaukee here, 4.9% alcohols by volume. No listed IBUs on the website, no IBUs on Untapped. Nothing else to it, but just to crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Beer 101 pint glass, because I'm here shooting in Niagara. That seems to be about right. Looking, oh geez, that already smells kind of bad. Looking at the beer, very pale, straw color, crystal clear, white head on top. If this doesn't look like a lager, I don't know what does. This is extremely, lagery looking. When you think beer, you think this kind of look on the nose. What can I say? It's budget beer, budget lager, American lager goodness in a can, I guess. A little corny, not DMS though. Grassy, slightly grainy. Almost like a little citrusy as well. Give it a little bit of a swirl. Yeah, grassy, grainy, slight corn, cereal, not cereal, white bready, maybe just a little, for some reason I'm going a little citrusy as well, but not heavy, just like a little dewdrop in here. A citrus, let's dive in. Well, it's extremely light. There's not a lot of flavor, which I guess is a good thing in a sense. Again, grassy, slightly grainy, kind of bready, quite crisp. It is a crispy boy indeed. Light hint of caramel, and then again coming in with that corn, but not DMS corn. If that makes sense. DMS is usually like a cooked or canned corn. This is more just like corn, because I want to say corn is probably heavily used in the malt bill here. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty fair to say. With that said, guys, cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking, and hopefully it's a better beer than this. Yeah, it's extremely light. Very low flavor intensity, extremely crisp. It's gonna cool you down. It's gonna give you some beer flavor, but is it great? By far, no. To be honest, there's a lot better beers. Maybe they don't have to be, expensive craft beers or anything like that. But get yourself a Budweiser. I love Budweiser. That's great. Laker Lager Ice. About the same price. A lot better quality in my opinion, a lot more flavor. Rickard's Red, solid option if you like a red ale. Obviously not apples to apples comparison, but you know. Mouthfeel is moderate, is light to moderate, extremely crisp, you know. No real complaints, going to give you a lot of burps, but not going to sit heavy in your stomach. Very easy, extremely easy to drink, to go down top notch. You're going to have no problem at all. Over on the can, let's see what it has to say. We have simply great tasting, well-balanced, smooth drinking beer. Beer built right. Old Milwaukee Brewing Co. Since 1934. Boom. Very iconic looking can design. I like how they do have a description. That's kind of cool. A little logo of a, looks to be some sort of broad and some sort of getup. I don't know what kind, old timey diner sort of getup. Kind of cool. On the bottom we do have a package on date J1720. So that would be October 17th, 2020. I like how they do have a package on date. That's great. It's easy to read. No ingredients, but you got a description, you got ABV, and you have a package on date. Fairly straightforward. Over on the website, or the website that I found at least, oldmilwaukee.com. Looks like the American versions have a older looking can design, still white, red, but the font is slightly different, and they've dropped the lady on the can, which is different. So I don't know if we're getting these style cans, but they look exactly the same. What do you want to know for information off the website? Well, you're going to learn the name, Old Milwaukee Lager, if you haven't noticed, and the style, a classic American lager. Also, pictures of sizing. Looks like they do, 355s. The 473s, big 24 ouncer, 710, and then it comes in bottles as well. Very short, sweet, good looking website, but information wise, it's it's not there. Moving over to Untapped, Old Milwaukee has been given a 2.41 bottle caps out of 5. That's out of a whopping 24,000, just over 24,000 ratings. Now, if you're wondering about the price, well, like I said, it's budget beer. And when I say budget beer, I mean that you can pick up one of these 710 milliliter cans for $3. $3. So if you're really, don't have a big beer budget, Old Milwaukee's got you covered with a big ass can for $3. Also, if you want to pick up a 6-pack, hurt yourself a little bit more, $12.95. If you really hate yourself, you can pick up 2-4 from the LCBO, I guess select LCBOs. Probably very similar price to the beer at the beer store is $37.95 for 2-4 bottles. Do I recommend getting a 2-4 of Old Milwaukee? Hell no. You can find better beer for about the same, or maybe just a slightly higher price, but you know what? Don't do it to yourself, guys. Don't do it to yourself. Promise me. Overall, it's a very uninteresting, simple American lager. Nothing flashy here. Not the greatest tasting, but there's no offensive flavors. It's just lacking flavors. That's how I gotta put it, and lacking in a poor way. So, do yourself a favor. Skip it. But obviously, it's been around since 1934, so there's a ton of people that drink it, and probably some that even swear by it. But I'm not one of those guys. So with that said, cheers to the final sip. Let's get ready to ratings and we'll wrap this thing up. Old Milwaukee. It's a little sour too. It's got a little soury note in the back. If you drink a big gulp. Kind of vegetal too. Yeah, my uncle's right. It's piss beer. Through in, through out, all the way through, all the way out. Yeah, it's cheap, and you get what you pay for most of the time. $3 for the big can here, for the big ass can. Do yourself a favor, find something better. Even if you have to spend like 25 more cents, do it. You will You won't be disappointed. So yeah, skip this one. Or if you're really on a budget, you're really on a budget and you need a beer. I mean, I guess. I don't know. You do what you do, but just, you should listen to me. Overall, Old Milwaukee gets a solid 3 out of 10. I've given it a 3 because it is crisp and it is refreshing, but that's really all it has going for it. 3 seems to be quite generous, actually. I'm going to drop that to about a 2.8. 2.8, yeah. 3 was just a little too generous. As for the can design, I mean, it's Old Milwaukee. Like, you know what it is. You see it, you automatically know. If you don't know what this is, I would suggest that you've been hiding under a rock for most of your life, because this is in TV shows, movies, liquor stores, bars, restaurants, parties that you go to. So, yeah, you've definitely seen it. Presentation, you know what? It's classic. It's an eye catcher. You know what it is. It's very easy to find, easy to recognize with. Nice, short, sweet description. Might not agree with it, but at least it's there. ABV is listed and a clearly labeled package on date on the bottom, so that's great to see. Website looks great, but information-wise is absolutely garbage. It gives you the name and it gives you the style of beer. If you didn't know both already, well, I don't know what you're doing. That's just what I'm saying. But hey, you know what? Presentation gets a solid 4.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, we greatly appreciate it as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Please don't do what I did. Go buy better beer. This might be cheap and it might be close, but it's far from nearly great. I don't know if that rhymes, but hey. Cheers.